Alright, let me fix a couple of things first. Let's have a look. I just need to make sure everything is good. Stream announcement. Gotta do in the Discord. I think it's like this. I think that should be right. Just 1 minute, guys. Wait, why is it still showing the old thumbnail on the stream? I am very confused. It should be fine. It should be the new one, I guess. Let me actually check if it is. Yeah, okay, it's the right thumbnail. Never mind. That's all good. And let's do not loop. Let's do like auto. Can you do random soundtracks here? And by the way, guys, is the sound good? Like on the background sound, like the music and stuff in game? Would love to know that. Just give me 1 second, guys. Just fixing a couple of things, and then I can talk. I think my prey pots are going to be like perfect. I just ranked the last one, and we have 13k so left to do. I guess I'll turn off piety for the last ones. And then we need to do. What account is this? It's my main account. Just my main account. Let's see. Okay, last thing I need to do, and then I'm ready. Alright. Let's go. No more a friend. Oh, that was quite some time ago. That was when I was doing my group Iron Man stuff. But yeah, that was a long time ago. How's the music, by the way, if you guys can let me know? Is it too loud? Is it too low? Can you hear it? Like if I try just play some random stuff here, right? It's good. Music is great. Alright, perfect. I'll just do, I don't know, how do you do like random stuff here? I honestly don't know really how to do like randomized music. Toggle all, open search. Yeah, not sure. Manual, auto. Auto is just gonna play whatever soundtrack I'm at, right? So like it will play the Taverly Dungeon one. Your cunt's so good, keep it up. Thank you, man, thank you. I have a new on drop rate coming out in 2 days. Pretty long one actually, like 18, 19 minutes I think. So hopefully that will be a good one. Hey bro, love your videos. Thank you, thank you. So how are you guys? I don't know what time it is at you guys, because most of the people that watch me is from America, the US. And I think you're like 6 hours behind, right? So isn't it like super early in the morning now or something? For me, it's nearly 2 p.m. Next episode, Grotesque Guardians on drop rate. Not next one, but it is something that I'm working on, yes. Right now, I am in a kind of a good spot where I've done some massive grinds, and I kind of grinded like 10 hours a day for 2 weeks maybe. So I'm a bit ahead. So Grotesque Guardians is a video I'm doing, but not yet. It's 7:34 here in the US East. Should be doing Slay right now, but instead I'm doing Calcus. Oh, Calcus, yeah. I mean, yeah, 7:34 is very early, Jesus. And then 4:34, Jesus. Should go to bed, dude. Or maybe you just woke up. I'm from Switzerland, 13:35. Yeah. So Switzerland and Sweden have the same time zones then. It's good to know, I guess. I shouldn't drink anymore, but I'm here. Ooh, there's a soundtrack for completing a Slayer task? Actually, I had no idea. I never knew that. Are you British? No, I am Swedish. 14:35 Lithuania. Okay, so you're 1 hour ahead of me. Do your best Australian accent for us. I feel like I'm going to get banned off YouTube if I do that. They swear so much. So the task we want is gargoyles. The thing is, though, I kind of right now just want easy tasks because I have like no points. Look at this, 59. And I kind of want to unlock the 100 point thing where you basically extend every single gargoyle task. I'll show you guys. So if you go to rewards, and okay, so I have Gargoyle Smasher, that's easy. But then if we go to extend this one, get smashed. Whenever you get a gargoyle task, you will get a bigger task. That's the one I want, because if I have that, and I have the Bracelets of Slaughter, I think I only need 2 tasks to complete the gargoyle video, which would be ideal. When using Twitch to stream, I don't really use Twitch. In the future though, I might, but currently, like, I just care about having, you know, you guys being able to find my stream and watch it. And I think YouTube is just better for that currently, because I haven't been streaming on Twitch, so none of you guys are probably following my Twitch. Let's get an assignment. Ankus, that's actually really good. So yeah, but in the future I might do Twitch. Do an on-drop rate for Smoldering Sun from Hellhounds. Isn't that like a 400-hour grind or something? Ridiculous, like crazy. I need to visit Sweden, running out of snooze. Yeah, a lot of people go to Sweden for snooze. I don't personally do snooze, but yeah. What do I need? I need prayer pots. Prayer? Oh, I'm running low on them actually. My inventory is all messed up now, but I think that's fine. It's just an Anku task. Heart. Yo, what's up, Corey? How do you get your in-game chat to look so crisp? Do you mean right here, like my in-game chat, like right here? I think the only thing that I've done is just make it transparent. I think that's the only thing that I've done in settings. So I guess if you go, oh, did I tag something? Yeah, I think I did. So if I go over here and then type chat box, let's see. Yeah, click through transparent chat box. Wait, what? Oh, here, transparent chat box. Okay, there we go. So just enable this one. Like if I do this, it looks like this. And if I click it again, it is transparent. If you're not subs, it's really difficult to see you stream. If you're not subs, it's really difficult to see you stream. Oh yeah, well, yeah, that's just, I mean, you mean that if you're a subscriber, you see my stream on YouTube, but not if you're unsubscribed, or if you're not subscribed. Maybe that's a fair point, but I just think most of my audience is on YouTube because I just never use Twitch. But as I said, in the future, I might do Twitch instead. It all depends. Like, I haven't streamed that much in general, so I kind of need to do that and like kind of actually get into a streaming schedule before considering stuff like that. I should have not went melee here, by the way. I should have went magic or something. Also, even if sometimes, and even if so, sometimes YouTube bugs and does not notify when someone goes live. Yeah, I know that. And the thing is, like, currently I stream at like the worst possible time frames. If I would stream like 5 hours from now, I would have way more of my audience online and being able to watch it. But unfortunately, at my current state, I can't really stream later, unfortunately. Like around the 3:30 time frame, which is in 2 hours from now, I actually can't stream anymore because there's going to be so much background noise, and I just don't want that. I don't want you guys to hear like a billion sounds in the background. Snooze is like a Swedish personality trait. Honestly, very true. Very true. See engineer collab when? I don't even know what I would do in a collab. The only collabs that I've done so far is like stream stuff. Like I stream with my friends, or sometimes I put clips of like Krebus, Max, Nick, and those people in my videos if we do raids or something. But yeah, I don't know. C engineers also have PKer, so I am not a good PKer. I did enjoy PKing a lot on the new Wilderness Bosses release. I did some with Krebus and Max Nick. Maybe you saw some highlights on like the RuneScape Chronicles thing where we got the blade. But Yeah, I haven't PK'd too much. I'm not great at it. Might be wrong, but can't you stream on the both platforms at the same time? Yeah, I think you. Well, okay. So I think the rule is, if you're partnered on Twitch, you can't do that. I think I actually am partnered, but I think it's like my Twitch stream is so small that probably it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't, be any problems with it. But I think you would have to like have two OBSs, like two streaming programs running at the same time. You can multi-stream, they changed it. Okay, so you can just fully. Yeah. I mean, maybe in the future I will do that, but right now I'm just comfortable on YouTube, and I might change it up in the future, as I said. It's honestly pretty likely. Why is no sound playing, by the way? Oh, I have to manually? Okay, I'll just do auto. It's more fair. Use NVIDIA Broadcast and there won't be sounds. What do you mean by that? I want sounds. Like music sounds, or what do you mean? Oh, sorry. It's old common, I guess, but in the background sounds? Yeah, I know what you mean, but it's like people walking around me and stuff. So they're gonna be in the camera as well, and all that good stuff. By the way, brother, I'm from Sweden as well. Nice. I just tuned in, sorry for random question. When would you use Bandos over Proselyte? Honestly, personally, for me, I use Proselyte on Slayer all the time. The only things I would use Bandos for is bosses. So if I'm doing, for example, Cerberus, I am going to use Bandos over Proselyte. On Proselyte, you're just going to take way too much damage. So yeah, I would definitely use Proselyte for that. Or Bandos for Cerberus or boss tasks. My man got 1.5 bill from a staff drop and still uses Whippy. What else am I going to use? I mean, here I would be using Ancients, ideally, just to cleave them down, but honestly, what other melee weapon is good on Ankus? Right? That costs a lot of money. Like, there really isn't any. Like, okay, I could use Blade of Seldor, but come on, brothers. Do I really want to use Blade of Seldor? Grassy Rapier? Yeah, but that's like, what, 100 million? Maybe it's not that much. Let me check. Rapier. Okay, it's only 67 million. So that's fair. That's fair points, but how much of a difference is it really? I'll get the task done anyways. I have the Expeditious Bracelets. It takes like 2 seconds to do it. I missed the vids. You mean the on-drop rate ones? A new one is coming in 2 days. So you will not have to wait for too long. Where's the Torv Armor? Torv Armor does not give as good prayer bonus as Proselyte, my dude. If it did, I would be wearing it. I have it in my bank. I don't mind showing you guys the bank if you want to see it. Stale Baguette. Yeah, that's a pretty good weapon, I think. I might buy that, actually, now that I think about it. Bro, play Right on Track. It's a real tune. Right on Track. Let's see if I have it. Right on Track. I don't have it. I can't play it. Unfortunate. If I had... Where do you get that, by the way? I was getting about 130k experience an hour with Piety on Ankus. Strength experience, like attack experience and stuff? Yeah, I can imagine. Why does the noise pick up in a few hours? Because my fiance is currently at work, and when she comes home, she's going to be moving around and doing stuff in the house, and or the apartment, I should say. And yeah, there is also, around that time, usually, when everyone comes home from work in this area where I live, you can hear it. It's, it's very apparent. So yeah. A drunken dwarf, I think. Yeah, oh, well, there's a lot of quests I haven't done. Or, it's not a lot, but, I mean, if it's from the giant dwarf quest, I have not done it, so, yeah. Probably family is back around from work around that time. Yeah, I mean, I don't live with my family, but I live with my fiance, and that is the case. Yeah. Also, we live in like apartments where there's multiple people who live close to us. Like in a how do you say that actually in English? I don't know what it is. Like you go into a door and there's like apartments like all over the place, and you go up the stairs and there's apartments all over the. Like one here, go up a bit, one there, one there. No, not a dorm, not a dorm. I don't know what it's called, but yeah. Did you say apartment complex, maybe? Yeah, exactly, yes. Dakota got it before I said it. Apartment complex, yes. That's right. Now I have to do... Do I have to do auto again? God damn it, man. If I do this... Toggle all. What is this? Oh. Okay, just do parade or something, I don't know. Well, I'm gonna have to go, bro. Promise my girlfriend homemade lasagna for dinner, so I got some work to be done. Man, that sounds so good. Lasagna is so good. I love it. Good luck with it. The right question is when Infernal Cape. Honestly, I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know. I think Infernal Cape sounds like a fun challenge, but also a challenge that would take so much time. So, like... You know, the fact is, if I would go for the Infernal Cape, I would not be able to make videos for a bit. I could, of course, make a video on the Infernal Cape, but I really don't know how I would make that super interesting. Because, you know, you've seen people do the Inferno before, you know. It's not something super unique. What is your main language? Swedish. Jag är svensk om du undrar det. Det kanske finns några andra svenskar här också som vet vad jag säger nu. Big fan, first time catching you live. Gonna watch while I do Wilder Slayer. Good luck, dude. Wilder Slayer has to be ridiculously strong right now, right? Because you get the Thameron Scepter, or the upgraded Accursed Scepter, and you can barrage like 60 damage or something incredibly insane, right? When I did Wilderness Slayer, it was super good experience an hour, but that was without the Scepter, so you know. With a new Scepter, that has to be insane, because you can auto-cast Ancients with it. I can't speak for everyone, of course, but I want to go for the Infernal Cape soonish and wouldn't mind Inferno attempt videos. Yeah, oh my god, did you guys see that guy? That was the biggest champion I've ever seen. He is having fun right now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I wouldn't... I would probably make one video on the entire Inferno. If I were to make a video on it... I don't think I would want it to be like multiple videos. Like, you know, starting the grind and showing you guys my progress in like a 10-minute video is probably what I would want. I've literally only been doing Wilderness Slayer since the update. The new bosses are so fun. I agree. I love the new bosses, actually. Oh, that's such a terrible task. Make a guide. Well, if it's my first time doing the Inferno, I would not be able to make a good guide. Even if I would complete it, it would just not be as good as someone who's done like 200, you know? It's not the thing. Hey, sexy. Ooh, Donut Kids. How are you doing, man? By the way, for you guys who are curious, or do not know, I'd rather say, Donutkins have been watching my videos for, I would say, 7 years at this point. So a very long time. He's probably one of my first subscribers, to be completely honest. If I would take a guess. Do I have a bracelet on? I do. Okay. Let's get some prayer pots. And Lunar Isle, I guess? Yeah. Girlfriend and I are watching now. Hey, what's up, Donutkin's girlfriend? Oh shit, there's a guy with cannon. Okay, I'll swap over. Yeah, let's go. The one who does 200 of them is selling them. Yeah, for sure, but you know. Yeah, maybe that guy isn't making guides, you know. Guaranteed, you know. But there are some people who are gamers, you know, like Molgoat Kirby. Who are the other ones? No Monkey, of course. Like, if those people are making guides on the Inferno, it's just going to be like a billion times better than what I could ever do if I completed one run. I just realized that I probably need food for this. They can barrage me, right? Handsome lad, grind going well. Yeah, it's going well. I was actually... Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've been stressing like quite a lot about videos recently. But I grinded like 10 hours every single day for 2 weeks at this point, maybe. And now I'm actually ahead. And I have some really cool videos that I think you guys will love. So, yeah, it's all good now. I can just stream, chill with you guys, have some fun, and we're Gucci. Time to stream snipe this guy now. Come here. Please do it. I want to see your full dragon gear. Giga Chad, come and try to crash me. Oh yeah, please. Don't stress too much. We're all patient and can wait. Yeah, and I know that. It's just, you know... Well, if you want me to be completely frank, it's like some deadlines that I have for sponsorships. In some cases. Like, sometimes, for some sponsorships to be able to even make YouTube content as my current full-time job, which I am super blessed to be able to do because of you guys, they just have like, oh, you need to do a 50-hour grind in 5 days, you know? And it's like, it is what it is. But yeah, I'll definitely take that over, you know, anything else. And at the same time, I really care a lot about the content being as good as possible. Like, I could not just rush out a video and be like, oh, this took me 5 hours to make. And because of that, I'm done now because I just wanted this video out. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I always make videos. Like, I have a list of like 50 video ideas, okay? And I would say about 30 of them I'm just never gonna do because I don't think they're good enough. But I type them down, right? In case there would be a change in the game that actually makes it interesting, you know? Like, for example, you know, the new Wilderness bosses, I think, are super good for on drop rate, but we don't know the drop rate yet of the different things. It just says rare on the wiki, but I do want them to release the drop rates for it so I could actually make videos for them. But I feel like right now there's like so much content around the Wilderness bosses, so I'm just waiting, you know? I don't want you guys to get like overwhelmed with only Wilderness videos. I did one video, one stream on it, and I'll just chill at that point right now with it. I heard they're releasing rates next week. I don't know if true. Probably it's going to be fairly soon. And, you know, for the next like 3 weeks or something, I would not even consider the Wilderness bosses because, you know, I have other ideas. But after that, like in a month or something, when people have chilled out a bit on the Wilderness content, I might sneak one in if the drop rates are out. And I feel like I can make a good video on it. And there are actually some cases where I spend like 40 hours, 30 hours, making a video on a subject, and I realize this is not good. This is not interesting. And I literally just delete it. And I don't think that actually changes like how much I post. Because in that case, I always have backups. So, you know, I'm like, okay, this video was just not interesting, so I have another video instead. Just hit 94 Slayer, can't wait to get to Hydra. Hydra is insane. Yeah, Hydra is incredibly good money. Let me see. Let me read chat for a second here. Just don't want to die. Make sure everything is good. The nice thing about the content flood is that it's content that's naturally pretty varied. Group versus solo, 3 different bosses, etc. Yeah, for sure. And, you know, I have so many things that I still haven't done for the On Drop Rate series. And even though some of them are like 60, 70 hour grinds, extremely hard to do in a week, which is, you know, I want to be able to post an On Drop Rate or at least a video every single week. I feel like that's like the minimum for me. you know, I have some grinds that I can do that are pretty fast, and I'll get them out in like 20 hours done or 30 hours. And then if I want to do the longer grinds, or, you know, a new update comes out, like the wilderness bosses, I can fill in that with one of those videos. Meanwhile, I work on like a massive grind, like, you know, the 100 Fire Cape one that I did, or actually the most recent video that I posted, the 100, or not the 100 Fire Capes, the 1 week, you know, that was like 8 hours minimum every... Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness. He has a team cape. Is this a stream sniper? It has to be. This guy cannot exist in real life. This is like a mirage. Like, you're in the desert and you're dying of heat stroke. Oh yeah, this is a stream sniper. Goodness gracious. That's a nice outfit there, right there. I just got the Jad Pet at 20k. I don't even know where I was. What was I even talking about? Oh yeah, the 1 week video. That was like, you know, if you think about it, 8 to 10 hours every single day, probably more like 10 hours on average every day. 70-hour long video to make. You know, and I posted that instead of on drop rate, because the on drop rate grind I was on was taking pretty long. So yeah, it really is just like that. Can't even get a hit. Dude, this is actually just a giga chat. You know what you should do? I actually had an idea for a video. You guys can let me know if you think it's a good idea or not. I have no idea if I'm going to make it or not. By the way, my bunny is like going crazy in the background, so if you can hear any sounds, it's probably my bunny. I was thinking about making a fun video, maybe sometime in the future. Honestly, I have no idea, just an idea, of like stream sniping big streamers, right? But in a different way than you might think. Just equipping stuff like this, but even crazier, and just like walking around them and see the reactions and make the video like, you know, pretending to be an absolute champion and then having streamers react to it. I just thought that would be like a fun idea. It's like one of the ideas that I have written down that I thought could be actually fun, just to see people's reaction. How good is Thermi? I'm 50k Slayer experience away from 93. I have 110 Gargoyle Task, and I do Gargoyles and get the level up. Thermi is... I don't think the money is great. But it is I would say it's a pretty chill boss. The pet is kind of fast to get. Yeah, I would give it a try. Alonescape has done like 3 episodes of that. Okay, I had no idea. Yeah, it's just one of the ideas that I had. Thanks for letting me know. Sukwa's worst nightmare. He is an absolute giga chad. You can't argue with that. Look at this, guys. One sec. Where is she? Oh, she's over there. Can you guys see? She's so small. Wait, let's do this. If I do this, put the camera here, and then I'll do this. Is she gonna come? Wait, I just finished my task. One sec. Gonna pick up the cat-on so I don't die. Alright. Come here. Hey. Wait, I'm gonna see if you guys can see it. Yeah, there she is. Let me do this. One sec. Okay. Hello. It's a bunny. My camera is kind of zoomed in, but there she is. I'll put her down. Oh, okay. Let's get the camera back. All right. That's my bunny. All right, let's see if we can get a good task. You should kill her and get the crystal cup. I don't think she would drop one. I don't think so. So no, I'm not doing that. What's drop rate on that pet? There is actually no bunny pet in the game, right? There actually isn't. Why hunting Gargoyle Task? It's for grotesque guardians. I want to do an on-drop rate for it in the future. Greater demons or necreals. Alright, let's see who's right. First, I just gotta get some more HP. I should probably be on the ancient spellbook now that I think about it, actually. If I get necreals or something. How many Slayer points do I have? 89. Aberrant. Oh my god, that is such a bad task. God damn it, dude. I kind of want to skip this, but I have so few points. I don't know what to do, man. Actually, it's probably not that bad. Wait, can I go to the... Yeah, man. I have like 2 skips. I don't know. I'll go for a skip. YOLO. Please, do not give me... Please, do not give me... Drake. Wait, do I have Drakes blocked? I don't. God damn it. Please, no Drakes. Oh my... What? Oh my... No! 209 vampires. That is such a long task, man. Holy... Is that extended? That sounds extended, man. Is that extended? It's... Oh my god. How is that even not even extended? 200 and... How many can you get if it's extended? Like 300? Been watching the series for so long but never checked. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I didn't read your first one. Out of interest, what country are you from? I know I could check, but always interesting to know. Just to hear. Oh, whatever, I can't read. I'm from Sweden. Yeah, I'm from Sweden. Aberrant Spectre Slayer Cave. I could have done that, yeah, but... Hey bro, found you through some of your drop rate videos. I think a lot of people are in that boat. And how are you doing? Oh no. Okay, I am doing the... You know what? I'm gonna speed run this, okay? I'm going with full Torva. This is not good for you know, any reason. But I am going to speed run this. I'm going with the Expeditious Bracelets. You can't use cannon, I don't think. So we're banking that. Banking that. Okay, and then we have the Wire outfit. Blister, I think, yes. Creeb is coming in with the real questions here, meanwhile I'm gearing up. I have a question for you. Thoughts on pickle taste lip balm? I think that's a... Oh, what is this? What? I think this is my answer. Schlock 182 with the absolute... Is that an eternal glory? I think it is. Oh my goodness. This guy's drip is insane. Holy giga chad. I'll take some pickle taste lip balm. I kind of like pickles. That's all good. Okay. Berserk. Do I even have any more strength bonus I could get? I don't think so. So we're going with this. And Draken's Medallion. I am not using the altar right there over at the wires. I am just going to be prayer. Using prayer. Even though it is more costly, I just want the speed in this case. Okay. Darkmare. Hi, by the way, Alonescape. Stumbled upon your live stream in my YouTube list. Have you ever watched my videos before? If not, that is very interesting. Oof, there's so many people here, man. This place is always crowded. Okay, let's see. How much can I hit on these now? 25? This is gonna be rough. 210 is max vampire length for non-extended. You got almost max. God damn it, man. At least maybe I'll get blood shard. How much is a blood shard worth right now? Let's see. Blood shards are 5.6 mil. They're not even worth that much. They used to be like 10 million or something when we did TOA. Absolutely love and respect the grind. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you all watching the videos that I make and all that good stuff. Runite ore. Coda is tanking for me. Nice, thank you. The Frog King. Why is my music just stopping all the time, man? Let's do that. Oh, wait, it's okay, whatever. That's me on Friday night at the club. The dragon guy? Yeah, it was an absolute giga, Chad. It's too much effort to alch these things, so I'll just let them be on the ground. Do vampires have expensive drops? I've never killed them before. Yes, they do. Their alchemy boss is pretty decent, as you can see, right? I just maxed at 53, oh my goodness. Runite ore is pretty good. That's just a regular drop though, and like these items as well. But they do have a 1 in 1,500 drop. So very rare, but you can get it of a blood shard, which is like 5.6 million GP. So that's the main drop that you want. So maybe we can even get one. If you're happy to refill your prayer at POH, you can use the south spawn. I'm just gonna camp here, dude. Like, the cost of prayer potions is so minuscule. Like, if you look at this. Let's have a look. 8,000, okay? 8,000 GP per prayer potion. So each sip is 2,000 coins, right? This adamant plate body that I'm not even picking up right here is worth one... I guess like 5 doses of prayer pots, right? So, yeah. It's not that big of a deal. Prayer pots are very cheap right now compared to some other times, you know. Sometimes they're like... I think restores are definitely more expensive, but yeah, prayer pots are not that expensive. I like collecting the dust. These ones? Yeah, I mean, you use... If you're an Iron Man, by the way, you definitely use the Vampire Dust for the Hallowed Sepulchre, right? To get the tokens. So if you're an Iron Man, picking them up is pretty good. I don't even know how much they're worth, actually. Let me see. On a main account, they are 600 GP each, so not really worth picking up. If you're into it, I'm about to buy the RuneScape osrs vinyl disc. Always fun being able to share the music in VIBs. I guess you mean videos. I mean, is it different from just the video or the songs on YouTube? Of course, it's like cool to have it in real life, being able to listen to it in real life, but is the songs different from the ones that are on YouTube? I mean, listen, I have 190... Oh yeah, I have the bracelets on. I have 198 of these vampires left to kill. It's going to be less than that, like 25% less, because I have the bracelets, expeditious bracelets. If you don't know what they do, they have a 25% chance, I think, of counting as 2 kill count for your Slayer task. And because I just want to complete Slayer tasks, get rid of them so I can actually get the Gargoyle tasks, I want to make them as short as possible. Not even an iron, I just collect them as a weird collection item. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Dude, if they ever make like an update, if you have like 1 million of them or something, currently worth like 700 million, and then they would release something that actually makes them even more useful, like let's say a potion where you have to add like vampire dust to it, your stonks would just go sky high. I think it's actually worth sometimes to just stack up on items, you know? For that reason. This song is a banger, actually. What was your toughest grind for your on drop rate series? If I'm going to be honest, like there have been some grinds that were really bad that I really didn't, you know, that just took a very long time. Like let's say the Dragon Fullhelm video was like an 80-hour grind or something, which was ridiculous. Like a very, very long grind. But the thing is, the worst grind for me personally was the Fire Cape one. I'm happy that you guys enjoyed the video, and it was like a video that I knew was going to be interesting to make. But, bro, if you've spent 60 hours, looking at the ground of the Fire Cape area, Oh my god, my eyes were red every single day for like a week. Because I spent like, 8 hours every single day. Like imagine a full work shift at your job. Of course, playing RuneScape is probably a lot easier regardless. But the thing is just my eyes were just bleeding every single day. You can toggle it off. How? I mean, it's just the whole area is red. Right? Even though it's like glowing, right? You could maybe turn it off a bit. It's no. It was 100% the ground. It was not something else why my eyes were red. But yeah, every single day, just looking at that glow all the time, it was terrible for my eyes. Worm Task is pretty bad for visuals as well. I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine. There's a way to turn the floor black. Yeah, okay. So maybe there is, but would that kind of make the video weird? Like my recordings, it would just look kind of weird, right? Because that's not what people remember the area looking like. So I kind of have to have it, the real way. You seem to be a very intelligent person. Well, that's not true. Do you have any sort of degree in something, or are you currently studying? Okay, so first off, I don't think I'm intelligent, but thank you for saying that. Secondly, if you want to know my background in school, it's not great. I am not studying right now. I went to, I don't even know what it's called in English in the US, but so you finish like the normal school, like grade 1 to 9 in Sweden. At grade 9, you are 15 years old, I think. And then after that, you go 3 years to something called gymnasium in Sweden. Maybe it's called the same in English, or like in the US. And you go there for 3 years. I think sometimes even 4 years. I think it depends. And that's like more directed towards one subject. And I went programming and web design. And that school was terrible. It was absolutely just the worst school you can imagine. It went bankrupt after 1 year, and the state had to buy it up. And it was not a good time. Even the teachers kind of hated it because the headmaster was spending money on the wrong things. He was like buying fancy dinners for the teachers, and they couldn't even afford actual stuff for the courses. It was terrible. Our teachers went to us like after some lectures and were like, "You guys need to go to the headmaster and tell him that this is not good. Like, we're tired of getting fancy dinners as teachers and not even having the material to teach you guys what to do." So that was not good. So I really did not like that school at all. And I ended up getting decent grades except in, I think, 2 subjects. So I think I failed 2 subjects. And because of that, I don't actually have a degree. And I was just so done with it. And after that, I started just working instead. So I worked at like, my parents have a company, so I worked a bit with them. But I also worked at, what are they called? Like you pack things in boxes and stuff. Like just a, very regular job. It's not like Amazon or something like that. But like we got orders in and we packed things in boxes and sent them out, basically. I worked there for a couple of months. Not super long, but I worked there for a bit. And also worked with my parents' company. And then also I did some other stuff as well. And I started making videos at the same time, like 7 years ago or something ridiculous. And I made some money off that. Granted, back in the days, YouTube ad revenue was not feasible to live off. It was literally impossible. So I always just did it as a fun thing, basically, in mostly RuneScape 3. And then, lately I started doing old school content, maybe like a year ago, I think. And been loving it. I definitely prefer making content on old school RuneScape over than RS3. I think RS3 can be fun in some cases, but I burn out on that game like ridiculously fast every single time. I just don't feel like it has the same creativity in terms of content creation. Oh my goodness, he died! I'll take those bones. Thank you for the 5 prayer experience. I'll take it. I am Swedish, yes. But yeah, as of now, I mean, you know, I feel like a lot of people, and maybe you guys can even relate to this, I've learned way more just being on the internet, you know, listening to educational videos, people talking about subjects, all that good stuff, compared to what I did in school. Of course, I just went to a very bad school, so that might contribute to it. But yeah, I mean, I just learned way more from the internet than I ever did in school. Though I will say, if I were to, like, you know, try to become a programmer or anything like that, I would probably still go to school for it. I would have to read up some grades, but that's not a big deal, you know. Reading up grades when you're older is way easier, I feel like, than, you know, doing it right after failing. Giving you a follower. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I did die. Hey, your Din's Bulwark couldn't hold you up for too long. Actually, I barely use prayer potions now that I think about it. Haven't I had prayer or piety on the entire time? God damn it. Does Torva have, like, incredibly good prayer bonus, actually, now that I think about it? Let me see if it does. It has 1 prayer. That's like nothing. My prayer should be just disappearing. What is keeping it up for so long? Jesus. I don't really have anything that's like really good prayer bonus, do I? Oh, does the flail maybe have? Oh, the flail has 5 prayer bonus. Okay. Cool. Just checked. I've been sub to you since August 20, 2016. Okay, that's a long time. That's, yeah, that's 7 years. That's basically when I started my RuneScape 3 Iron Man series, I think. Flail has decent prayer? Yeah. I didn't know that. Interesting. Why not use the altar? Because it is too much effort. I'm sorry to say, but I am just going to click these prayer potions and I do not have to run anywhere. Hello, I am from Brazil. Is it possible to earn dollars with RuneScape? Not, I mean, if you want to get banned, you can sell gold, but that's you're going to get banned. That's against the rules. I mean, you know, currently, yes, I am working as a RuneScape content creator, but that is not necessarily because of RuneScape. It is just making videos. I'm not getting paid by Jagex, you know. Even if that would be nice, that is not happening. I always say Bone Crusher to wires, plus 12 prayer is insane. Because I never use Bone Crusher, I don't even know what you mean by 12 prayer. Is it 12 prayer experience like per time? Would you mind one taking a few thousand Karambons on my Iron Man? No, I would not. That sounds super fun. I think you will enjoy doing that. Loki, I don't even think real scientists, engineers knew that bronze was made from tin and copper before the kids that played RuneScape. Honestly, every single time, I think every single RuneScape player in school, when they heard tin and copper, they were like, I know what that is. I am 100% aware. 12 prayer bonus? Wait, Bone Crusher gives prayer bonus? Wait, hold up. There's no way. Does it actually? Oh, is it the necklace that does? Am I dumb? Oh, it does. Oh my god, 12 prayer bonus? Oh my goodness. Wait. Hydro Tail, Bone Crusher. Okay, that's kind of nuts, actually. 12 prayer bonus from the... Oh my goodness. Do you make videos or do the videos make you? Maybe a bit of both. I remember learning about it and thinking these Romans had shit armor. They were all running around in bronze armor, man. Ooh. Strength potion? No, thank you. I don't need it. I think we have to do another soundtrack. Which one is it gonna be? Bone dry. We were talking about the bone necklace. I might as well go for that song, I think. RuneScape, best game ever. Well, I think, you know, I've played a lot of games. I've played World of Warcraft. Okay, now I'm talking about the main games I've played. You know, the games that I've actually put like thousands of hours into. RuneScape obviously being one of them. I played Overwatch. I played WoW. I played... Oh my goodness, what other games have I played? There are some other games. I mean, I played Hades recently. I haven't put thousands. I played Lost Ark. I played, I would say 1,000 hours of it. Yeah, there's a couple of games I played, but in terms of content creation, which is my passion, kind of you could say, I just think RuneScape has like the most insane creativity possibilities, you know? Like, the world is just, you just do anything in the game and you can make it entertaining if you know how to, you know? So every single time I try to make videos or like think of ideas for other games, if I would make like other channels or stuff like that, but I just never really find it as interesting as old school RuneScape, if that makes sense. When are you getting married, saving funds? No idea, not planned it. No plans for it. I mean, we're probably going to get married sometime, but just don't know when. When time comes, when time comes. Let me see. I feel like I missed something. Do you know Peekaboo? Yes, I do. I watch basically all of his videos. He's great. He is a super enjoyable and entertaining content creator to watch. If you were stranded on a deserted island, only accompanied by a mermaid, would you rather have the mermaid with top half of a woman and bottom half of a fish? Bottom half fish for sure, because you can't talk to a fish face. Like, if you're gonna live there forever, I would rather have the communication of a person, you know? What was your muse to start your on drop rate series? I do find that most OSRS content creators locked into a pattern, but there are so many unexplored possibilities. Okay, so my thought process on this. Okay, so first off, I can say... my thought process on my on drop rate series was... I had like a bunch of different ideas written out, and I started my own drop rate right after my group Ironman series. And I wanted something that was flexible. I wanted something where, you know, I feel like killing this creature. I feel like doing this activity, and I can do that. But I want it to be interesting for you guys to watch as a series. And I wanted a series where you could jump in at any time. So like episode 30 is, you know, fine to watch and you understand what's happening, even though you haven't seen episode 1, 2, 14, you know, all of these. So yeah, that's how I came up with the On Drop Rate series, and you guys seem to be enjoying it. Now, the thing is, I'm not ever, you know, if there comes out a new creature in the future, new activity, and I haven't made an On Drop Rate video for like a month or something, then I can always do that. But in the meantime, I, you know, have other ideas as well for a series that I want to make. And every single day I'm thinking of new ideas that I can actually do videos on. So it's not like I'm, you know, thinking, oh, on drop rates is the thing I'm going to solely be doing, and you guys can even see that most of my videos, or not most of my videos, but like half of my videos right now is not even on drop rate in the past, you know, month or something. So I am still doing other things as well, but my on drop rate series is like a main thing that that people can watch, and I feel like is going to probably be, you know, people recognize me for the On Drop Rate series now, and it's what they want to see. So I'm trying to do that as well as possible. Meanwhile, also, if I come up with ideas that I want to make, I'm not going to be, you know, scared of doing them, ever, you know. As long as I think they're good. That's my good friend. Went to HS with him. Quality lad. I don't know what HS is. But, yeah. Peekaboo seems like a really cool person. What if the mermaid had an unbearable personality? That would be a problem, yeah, for sure. But I don't know. I feel like I would just get super creeped out if I was just looking at a massive fish head every single day. I took a shower. You're still doing vampires. Hey, I got 200 of them. I've only done 50. You know, even with expeditious bracelets, this is just a terrible task in terms of time. If I get a blood shard, though, it's pretty good. can you confirm to the public that you and Ishkal, the Minecraft YouTuber, are different people? I've never even heard of him, so yeah. We are indeed different people. But maybe that is something that... maybe that's something that someone who's trying to cover something up would say, though. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Guys, I think we have taken this fish thing a bit too far now. I think my final statement on it is that I prefer people over fish. I think that is a good way of wording it. And I feel like a politician right now. I'm not going to talk specifically about the fish, but I do enjoy humans over fish. Fish are also great, but I do not eat them. I am not into the fish diet. Wait, that... Ooh, that could be wrong. That could... Okay, never mind. I really like your personality, and this is an idea that isn't explored, but if you want to look into a new series, you could give it a try. The meta storytelling similar to Red versus Blue, e.g. storytelling. I mean, yeah, if you have any ideas on series that you would want to see me do, you can join my Discord. That is at the top of the stream description. And you can type them in there. There's a content suggestion thing. I look at all of the suggestions. I don't respond to all of them, but I do read all of them, and I write them down if I think they're good ideas. How did you start making your money? Like, how did you start affording gear? I have 200 mil bank. Oh, by the way, 200 mil bank is great. You can make a lot of money with that. I've been playing for constantly 4 months. Oh, you've only played for 4 months. That makes sense, man. Camp to seem to increase over that, and I'm not spending a lot. Okay. Guys, oh, sorry, by the way. Thank you so much to Daniel Tamas. I'm not sure if I mispronounced that, but thank you for becoming a member. That's awesome. Thank you so much. So, if you guys in the chat are caring about money on your account, okay? You want to afford the gear that I am currently equipped with. This gear right here. Now, I was spooned with a Tunic and Shadow, which gave me all this gear. But listen, before that, I had 1.5 billion GP, okay? If you're curious... Wait, no, I mean, I hit 200 million GP 4 months ago, but I'm not increasing it much. Okay, that's fine. So, how do you make money in RuneScape? There's 2 ways. Actually, there's probably 3 ways, but I'll start with 2 ways. 1, play the game a lot. That is just the real fact, right? You need to play this game a lot because even the best money makers in the game, you know, let's say Nex, 15 mil an hour, 10 mil an hour. If you play that 10 hours, that's 100 million. But keep in mind, you probably spent like 30 million in supplies doing that, right? So you only made 70 million. So you try, and if you get unlucky, you might get like 50 million, and you only, or less than 50 million, and you've spent 30 million, right? So you're not getting anywhere if you're not lucky at the same time. But if you play for a long time, you know what happens? This is RNG, goes down, you're getting unlucky. Can you guys see me? Wait, I need to see. Okay, this is your RNG, right? It goes down, you get unlucky all the time. Boom, you get Shadow of Tumakan, right? You make a lot of money. And then down again and up again. So it evens out, right, in the long run. So if you play like 1 hour every day and you're curious like, oh, why am I not making money? It's because you just need to put in more time. Now, listen. Also, if you have 200 million GP, spend it on gear. Do not be scared of spending your money on gear. Back in the days, I was like, oh, I have 200 million, I have 30 million, whatever. I don't want to buy that Bandos chestplate because it's like a lot of my money, right? But that Bandos chestplate is going to help you do harder bosses that give way more money, right? So you need to invest the money. Do not be scared of losing money. Like if you buy Bandos chestplates, it goes down by 5 million. 5 million is nothing, man. Trust me. Even if you think it is a lot, if you do the high money makers, you try to do TOA, you try to do Nex, you try to do whatever with just budget gear, as soon as you get 1 item, you're good. You made up all that money, so just make sure that the best investment you can do to make more money in RuneScape is gear and stats. If you have good stats, you're going to be having an easier time doing things that make you more money. And if you have gear for it, all that's missing is you actually just doing it and jumping into it, right? The only kind of biz I have are Tacet, Senna Jewelry, and the Hydra Gloves, Arma CB, and Solar Weapons. Yeah, but with that you can do so much, you know? Any reasons why you're not using potions for prayer and not the altar? I'm lazy, that's why. Let me do this, okay? It's actually worth it sometimes to be lazier and spending some more money. Because listen, I spent how much time? 50 hours doing TOA, I got spooned. I got a 1.4 billion drop, right? With calculations, if I divide that by 8k, which is the cost of a prayer potion, I did TOA for 50 hours, right? I got lucky, and I got the staff. You know how many prayer potions that is worth? The staff? One single staff. To just to show you guys that you should be going into the harder content, the more risky content, right? That could give you stuff. I could buy 175,000 prayer potions for those, for that money that I made from the staff. There is no way, no possible way that you could ever spend 175,000 prayer potions on getting that staff. That's just not happening. Even if you would be enormously unlucky, you would not go minus. There is just no way. So it's just better to sometimes, you know, do things like I can do this now because I just have so much money that I've, you know, gained from doing the harder PVM stuff. And I wasn't scared of buying full Torva for 1 billion GP. Maybe it's gone down, you know. Let's have a look. Maybe, okay, this is 2 pieces. I think I bought the chestplate for 400 million and the legs I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I gained money. I bought the chestplate for 400 million. I made 13 million. I think the legs though might have bought them for like 330 something. So I made 7 million there as well. And yeah, that's just how it goes kinda. Like if you have a lot of money, the Torva will pay for itself anyways. Yes, exactly. That's the thing. Like if you get the good gear, chances are if the gear goes down in like 2 months, let's say, if you play a lot or you play a decent amount and you do like TOA with the gear, all that good stuff, I mean, even if you lose the money on the gear, you've probably made it up by the drops that you've got, you know? And I think it's more fun anyways to just do, you know, raids, necks. Maybe necks might not be the most fun to do, but yeah, it's fun to do the more challenging stuff that actually has a chance of giving you good money. And yeah, by the way, guys, if you want to make money right now, it's a good opportunity. Even if you're not a PKer, even if you're kind of scared of the wilderness, just bring like medium gear. You're risking like 200k, not too much, and go kill Vetion, Venenatis, or Callisto. If you just get one single Void Waker piece, they're ridiculously expensive right now. Let's actually see how much they're worth. So the Void Waker gem, if we go and check, that's the Venenatis one. Let's see what they're worth. So the Void Waker gem, if you get one of those, it's 110 million GP. 110 million. If you go kill Venenatis right now, and you get the gem, you've gained like half your bank. You had 200 mil, get one of those, boom, 300 mil. I do like cheaping out on my budget, but I also grind for my items like some kind of fake Iron Man. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I would, when I get back, okay, so back in the days when I was like, you know, 15, 14, when I was playing RuneScape, when it was actually old school RuneScape, not the re-release of it, I think I had like, I would say 100 mil bank. And 30 million of that I had in pure cash, right? But I was always so scared of spending that money because I was like, if I spend this money, I lose this money. But that's not how it works. Like, you really need to spend your money to be able to get more money. And that's why people always say the richer get richer. You know, it's because we actually just do the things that make more money and we just grind and grind and grind. That's how we got the money in the first place. And you know, if I have full Torva, and let's say I can do, let's say Vorkath, right? Let's say it's like 5 mil an hour. Let's say with full Torva and the Dragon on Lance, I can get 6 mil an hour. And I do that for 10 hours, and you only have bandos, and you made, you know, 5 mil an hour. Then I made 10 mil more than you in 10 hours, just because I spent some more money in the first place. Finally caught a stream. Big fan of the videos. Thank you. Hope you're enjoying the stream as well. Kept one because I'm going for the Karasi on my Iron and dropped the other one. Sold for 92 million. Yeah, it's insane. I haven't made a video on this and I'm not going to make a video on this. But I actually did a lot of the Wilderness bosses together with Krebus and Max Nick. And I think unironically, I made 400 million just in splits from all the Wilderness bosses. And we didn't even do a lot of them. It was absolutely ridiculous. GP stops being an issue at like 75 Slayer. You mean with Gargoyles? I mean, it depends. Like, if you want full Torva, you still need money. I mean, a lot more money than 75 Slayer. Okay, I need to get some more combat potions. What? Oh, didn't equip those. Yeah, so my bank is 2 billion GP plus, I mean, Torva. Let's see, how much are these together? 740 million. So I have like nearly a 3 bill bank at this point. But half of that, honestly, is from the staff. So I was kind of spooned there, you know. Oh, whoops. Let's go ahead and put this in. And we need combat potions again. Whoops, not dropping them. Let's do that. Void Vaker gem price. Okay, let's get some more prey pots out. Need to buy some more prey pots, actually, I realized. Open the door. Let's go again. Soon my Expeditious Bracelet is over as well. And Super Combat Pot. Time to AFK again and talk to chat. Do you recommend doing the Money Lizard, Snake, or Slug? And if so, what money would I achieve for a key item? In conclusion, what item is the most important for PVM? Or what set of items? So, are you an Iron Man? If so, I would do Solra if you do not have all the uniques for it. Money Lizard, what even is that? Is that Vorkath? If so, Vorkath is just straight up money. On an Iron Man, the prayer is pretty good as well, the bones, I guess. Slug is probably the best on a main account. If you have really good gear, I would do Slug, aka the Muspa. I think it's just a more fun boss to do, and the Venator shards are worth quite a lot, like 7 million or something, I think. I'm low level 75 combat stats, only using proselyte armor. I spent 10 million on Abyssal Bludgeon, which was nearly everything I had. Got spooned at Calvarion, sold the blade for 110 million, upgraded a ton. That is exactly what you want to do. Like, if you know a strategy, you know, you have 10 million, you're 75 combat stats. Okay, it's worth me spending all this money and getting a chance of 10 timing my bank. That's the way to go, man. That's good stuff. That's definitely what you should do. You know, if you have 1 billion bank, if we scale that up, you know, you can spend that money. Or let's say your case, you now have 120 million, right? Buy stuff that you can do TOA with and get like some more combat levels up, right? So you can, you know, like get base 90s or something and then do TOA, and maybe you get like a Fang, or maybe you get Masori pieces like worth 200 million. Maybe you get absolutely spooned and you get the staff. That's like way more, you know, money per hour than just grinding Slayer forever. Of course, Slayer is good to just level, but if you want money, I would not say Slayer is the best. Hey Legend, love your content. Thank you so much. Thank you. While listening to your story about Woldy bosses, I just received my 3rd Voidbreaker hilt. God damn, dude. Those are worth so much right now. I honestly don't even know how it's possible. Voidwaker hilt. Like, how is it? Is it? Oh, you know what I think? Wait, I have a theory. This is a crazy theory, maybe. But let me know if you guys think this is true, okay? The Voidwaker, I think when you die with it... No, wait. Am I dumb? No. Oh, it's the pieces that turn into money. Never mind. I thought the Voidwaker turned into money if you died with it, but never mind. That's not the case. I was just thinking if there's like a sync to it and all the PKers are just losing it all the time, but that's not the case. Slayer is just too boring for me. I think Slayer is fine. I mean, look at my Slayer experience. It's kind of ridiculously high. But it's mostly because I just do it when I want to do bosses. Like, just grinding Slayer every day, not the most enjoyable for me. But, like, I want a Gargoyle Task to get Grotesque Guardians done. So, then I have to do Slayer to get there. Just bought full bundles and a Fang, planning on leveling my base combat stats to mid-80s during pest control grind and getting a Fire Cape. That is the weekend plan. That sounds like some good weekend plans, man. The pieces used to turn into money, but they fixed this this week, I think. Okay. Yeah, but isn't it kind of crazy? I think the pieces, if I would speculate on the drop rates, they're like 1 in 512 or something. But honestly, like, the amount that I've got is just, it seems that they're even more common. But I think they wouldn't really make them that more common, right? The Void Waker pieces, if they were like 1 in 256, that sounds way too common. But 1 in 512, and they're like 100 million each, is kind of wild for what it is. But yeah, if you want money, do the Wilderness bosses. Hey King, bless me on the CG grind. You're definitely going to get a weapon seed. The enhanced weapon seed. Not the bad ones, not like the 100k ones. Love hearing you excited when you talk about bossing. I've lost that in the game and I feel sad about it. Hey, just take a break. Or level a new account. Like, make an Iron Man. Make a hardcore Iron Man. Do something like that. Just come back to it. Even Obor is gonna be fun for you. Because it's like a stepping stone, right? It's gonna be enjoyable for you, you know? Or just take a break. Like, take a month break. You don't need to play the game. Let's see. I'm at 1,543 RTO KC. I got 4 D-picks, 3 claws, 3 Void Waker hilts, and it took me 1 week to get here. Made 600 million plus. God damn, man. 600 million from RT. Oh my goodness. Imagine that, though. 600 million from a 1.5k. That's incredible money. Incredible money. I almost that's like 300k GP per kill, right? Which is nuts. It's even more than that. Almost triple my bank, so you can get rich. So you can all get rich while grinding. For sure. Always do new things as well when they come out. You get way more money that way. I want to finish the pest control grind, but gotta do the easy medium combat achievements first. Is that the ones that give you like double points now or something? I'd say that probably 1 in 512 or 1 in 500 from multi-bosses and like 1 in 1k from solo. Wait. Let me see. RTO... What is it actually called? Is it... Wait, am I dumb? Bob's on Holiday soundtrack, best soundtrack. Let's go. What is the RTO? Yeah, okay. RTO. Wait, I feel like... Why can I not find this? RTO. God damn it, man. Is there no... Wait, Callisto... I actually can't find the wiki for RTO. That's very strange. I have to be typing it wrong or something. If it's my point was going to be, if RTO, the drop, like the hilt or whatever it is, says red, like very rare, then yes, it's probably 1 in 1,000. But if it just says rare, then it's guaranteed that it's not 1 in 1,000. There is drop rates updated in solo Voldy bosses. Okay. But okay, let me do this. Spindle, OSRS. Okay, this is the one. And oh, I see the drop rates. Okay, so it is 1 in 1,000. Okay, very interesting. So I don't know if I can show you guys this. Unfortunately, I don't think I can. But from Spindle, which is probably the same, you know, across the board, just for the different pieces. Spindle says 1 in 1k for the Void Waker gem. Treasonous Ring 1 in 700. Fangs of Venenatis 1 in 700. Dragon Pickaxe 1 in 350. And the Dragon Two-Handed 1 in 350. Let's see Venenatis, if there is enough material for them to actually do drop rates? No. So actual Venenatis do not have the drop rates, but yeah, maybe it's like half, right? So like twice as rare to get the pieces from the solo bosses, which would kind of make sense, I think. Do you guys agree? I made 20 million in 2 days doing Mundane Slayer, no bosses. Yeah, for sure. You can make money with Slayer, absolutely. Like, it's not bad money, but if you want to make, like, the big money, like full Torva, you know, Twisted Bow, afford all of this, Slayer is probably not going to get you there. Unless you do it for an ungodly amount of time. Started next tonight, been putting it off for far too long, still dreading the grind. Are you an Iron Man? If so, I definitely understand that. Nex is not a very fun boss, but seeing the drops is probably one of the most incredible things. When you actually see a drop, they're always worth so much. And on an Iron Man, they're like all best in slot items, so. Have you got the Imbued Heart drop before? Never. I have actually never got an Imbued Heart. If I go over here, let me do this. Hopefully they're not going to... Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's just kill this one and then I'll show you guys. I have got uniques from the Slayer thingy, from the superiors, but I have not got the Imbued Heart. You know what? Just be right back 1 sec. I need to get some water. 1 minute. We have the water, it has been obtained. The bucket of water in real life. Slayer is a good starting point to level up, so you can actually get the combat level and also at the same time reasonable amount of money to pursue the dream to go to Nex. And to your way, yes, absolutely. If someone is doing, you know, a new account, Slayer is always what I would recommend. Let's go to other and Slayer. 2 Eternal Gems, and 0 Imbued Hearts. Now, my Slayer collection log is pretty stacked, I would say, because I have both the visages. I have the Wyvern visage, and I have the actual Draconic visage, which is like some of the biggest grinds. Of course, the Imbued Heart is probably even bigger of a grind, but yeah, those 2 items are nice to have. I had this task last night, got my first shard. Nice, dude. That log looks great though still. Yeah, it's really good. Even my Dusk Mystic pieces are pretty spooned on that one. So if I were ever to, you know, try to complete the Dusk, I would have a nice start of it, you know? Nice head start. Can I check it? No, I'm going to get attacked. I'll just run away and have a look at it. Think I can trap it? Yep. Look at this. I have the head, or the hat, the chest, and the leg. So the only things that I would actually need is the gloves and the boots. Also, when it comes to Dagenhai, I just missed 1 item, so... I could honestly probably complete the entire Slayer log. Like, if I got the Mystic Gloves, the boots, and the Dagenhai robe top, I could probably green log this pretty quick, right? It's just the only hard things are the Imbued Heart, Dusk, 2 pieces, and Dagenhai. The rest is kind of easy. Like, everything else is not that bad. Like, I could honestly, if I did like a 12-hour day, I could get all the other pieces in 1 day. Which is pretty insane. I mean, the Slayer log is like one of the hardest things to complete. I got my imbued from Pyrofiends. That's insane. What's even the drop rate of that? Dagon Eye is buyable technically? Yeah, exactly. I could just buy a bunch of those keys. I think they're like 300k each if you trade people for them, which is very expensive. But I mean, yeah, if I get a big drop, I could just buy it. Which is kind of wild, you know? It is pretty wild. Honestly, like, if I ever get the imbued heart, I might actually just try to complete it. Like, just go for brimstone keys. If I get the brimstone keys that I need and get lucky and get the dusk pieces that I need, I'm good to go. I just kind of realized, by the way, more than half the stream has just been me killing these Wireward Sentinels. And we're basically halfway done with it, so, yep. This is a long task. Even speeding it up as much as I can, but like max melee strength gear, I guess not because I have the bracelet instead of the ferocious gloves, but yeah, it's a long one. It's kind of wild. Maybe I should start alching stuff. Is it worth it? Is it even worth the globals? Or not the globals, the ticks, I guess. Maybe it is. 1 in 142 to get a superior, then 1 2 100 for the hearts. Yeah, it's pretty wild. I go shopping and come back, and you still got 80 left. Hey, it's a long task. It's a long task. What can I say? Sounds like you're getting a lot done though today. Don't you have Elite Current Diary? No, I do not. You guys want to see something? I feel like this has to be... I think like I have to do this every single stream from now on to whatever day happens. I have a couple of things I might have to do in the future. Sheep Shearer is one of them. When it comes to diaries, this is my current diaries. They are great. They're in the perfect spot they need to be. And I'm happy with it. And I have 174 days played. So we are definitely making some progress on this account. Yeah. I have 53 million hit points experience. 65 million ranged. But Sheep Shearer will have to get done a bit later. Not quite at this point of the account, you know. That's kind of a end game goal, you know. Sheep Shearer. My friend did Dragon Slayer on 118 combat accounts. As they should. Did you guys know that if you do not do Dragon Slayer, you actually can't get dragons as a Slayer task? Which is like the dream. Because what really do you want dragons for? The only thing you want dragons for, you know, you block Street Dragons, you block Iron Dragons, you block Bronze Dragons, you block all of them. So why even have them? I mean, Blue Dragons is the only one that's kind of good because you can do Vorkath with it, but that's it. And even then, you don't even do that because you use the Salve Amulet there. They don't stack. Make him do Calphite Queen on drop rate, and that's the Desert Diary. I mean, the first video that I ever made in the on drop rate was Calphite Queen, and I did all of it without the diary. All of it. If I were to revisit it though, I probably would do it. I probably would. Oh, that is not an NPC. KBD, can't equip plate body and dehide body. You do have a point, but you can use Bandos. Bandos plate body. Right? Bandos plate body. You don't need the rune plate body. For ranged, you can just use the Missouri. Just buy it right away. 200 million, no biggie. 200 million investment. I mean, armor dual chest plate. Right? I'm not arguing either, man. It's no worries. I'm just having fun. jar KQ on drop rates. Ooh, that sounds terrible. If I were to do KQ again, it would probably have to be on the Dragon Pickaxe, because that was just added to it. You know, could use Full Void. Fair point, fair point, fair point. Honestly though, to be honest, not having the possibility of using black D'hide body would be pretty bad. Do pet? Could do, maybe in the future, yeah. I would honestly like killing dragons, including bronze and iron. How? Why? Why would you do that? They give you nothing. I mean, okay, you can get some money from them, but it's not great. Oh, this is a good song. This one is a good one. Get them shards? Yeah, hopefully. I mean, we have 68 KC left. It's going to be a bit less than that because I have the expeditious bracelets. But yeah, would be nice. Honestly, I just want to complete the task. This is such an atrocious task. I just hate it. My actual task is Mithril Dragons. Well, at least from Mithril Dragons, you can actually get mega spooned if you get one of those chewed bones and you get a Dragon Full Helm. Maybe, you know, you could get absolutely spooned for, what is it, 60 million or something? What the Dragon Full Helm is? Dragon Full Helm is 55 million GP. What software do you use to make your YouTube videos? So I record with OBS and I edit the videos in Sony Vegas. And I use Photoshop to do the thumbnails. Just got rune boots with boosted Slayer. Nice. That's a good unlock if you're an Iron Man, and I assume you are. I think rune boots do give strength bonus, right? Let's have a look. Rune boots. Do they give? They do. 2 strength bonus. That's half a max hit. That's pretty good. The best part about Mithril Dragons is that you can only get like 3 to 4 of them. Oh, really? I actually thought you could get like 30 at least. That's kind of wild. 4 of them. That's 1 Slayer task, 4 Mithril Dragons. Oh yeah, for sure I am. Huge for clues. Oh, true. You actually do need them, right? Yeah. I think my task is 7 Mithrils. That's pretty wild, yeah. Maybe you can get 30 to 50 if you extended them, right? Bro, can you do a corp on drop rates? So I actually want to talk to you guys quickly about that, or I can talk to you guys about that. So corp is kind of a weird one because, you know, ideally it would be very cool. You know, in theory, right? You could go for a sigil, right? But that is, I think, like 500-hour grind, maybe. Maybe not quite that bad, but it's a very long one. But I could do it in a couple of different ways, right? I could do it in groups and try to like get people to give me the kill every single time. But I feel like that's kind of I mean, it's not fair, you know, for people. But what Max Skong just said, go for the elixir, is another way of doing it. And I was actually thinking about this. Maybe if I go for the elixir, which is 1 in 171, 171 corpse is honestly quite a lot. Like 171 corporal beasts is a lot. And I think that is like a 15% chance to get a sigil, like any sigil. And if I would go for the elixir or shield or whatever, like a 1 in 200, 1 in 70, 170, something like that. If I do get the sigil, like Elysian, imagine, or Arcane, any of those really, and even the Spectral, it would be like guaranteed a pretty big giveaway. So I think it has some interest to it, but yeah, it is definitely a monster / boss that I'm definitely considering doing for the series. Let's see. Corporeal Beast. Let's see all the drop rates. So for Corp Beast, we have... I definitely did not need to do that. Drink the potion. So if I go... Oh, okay, wait, guys. I have a... Okay, so if we look at the drop rates here, to get any sigil overall, like just see any, Spectral, Arcane, or Elysian, any of them, is a 1 in 585, right? So there's two ways I can frame this. Either go for any sigil, and I win, and that's 585 KC, right? But then in that case, if I do get the sigil, it is not going to be a big giveaway, right? Because there's no chance. Because if I... Well, it could be, because if I lose the challenge, 585 KC, if I get no sigil, that's a lot of money to give away. But if I go for the elixir, if I do get a sigil, it's more like, oh shit, we are potentially going to be risking a lot of money here. So it really depends. Like, I would have to look into it, see how long 585 corp kills could take. If it would take way too long, it's way too difficult. I would have to do it in, massive groups, and finding people can be hard sometimes. Then maybe I'll go for the elixir. If not the elixir, I will have to think about it. It's either one of those. Like, any sigil or the elixir, I think, is the way to go. If you win the challenge, give away Onyx Bolts or something. Yeah, exactly. I could do that in 585 kills. There's going to be a lot of money from that. For sure. I'm hiding a bit behind my mic. I just realized on the camera. Whoopsie. Courage is a good song. Oh my goodness, what was that song? Let's see. The sigil table ain't that bad, but going dry on sigil is like mega cry. I think it's the best way. Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, go for the elixir for a quick video and not hope for sigil. Yeah, I mean, I would love to see a sigil just because it's like insane to see one. Also for the collection log, right? But I'm just really, I really just have to look at how long it's going to take. Like, it would be really cool to do 585 Corporal Beast, but if that's like 200 hours of doing Corp, that's like too much, it's a bit too extreme for me. Made 10 million in 46 Corp kills. Yeah, I mean, Corp can definitely give you a lot of money. My group would combust if I got a sigil. I can imagine. But yeah, in terms of videos right now that I have planned, you could say, is 2 on drop rates are probably going to be on back-to-back. Maybe another video in between, I'm not entirely sure. And then I have a third one that I'm doing right now, which is the Grotesque Guardians one. So probably the one I'm working on right now is probably going to be episode 43, which is kind of wild because I just posted episode 40. So I am actually a bit ahead right now, which is pretty nice. And then maybe we can do Corp like 44, 45. Maybe I can get Nex as well in there, would be very nice. Nex is definitely a video I want to make, but also is one of those like Corp where I have to kind of figure out how long it's going to take. And the logistics of it as well, because you get different drop rates if you do it in groups and all that good stuff. Grotesque Guardians worth killing. Actually, they're pretty good Slayer experience. I think you get like 1.7k or something every single kill. I think it's actually like really good Slayer experience an hour. In terms of money, not really. I don't think it's great for money. On drop rates, Chef's Hat from Goblins when? It'll happen, maybe. Who knows? Maybe episode 62. Throwing out a random number. Or am I? Maybe not. Maybe it's not random. Have you ever thought about doing a rebuild or a level 3 progress series on drop rate series after on drop rate series by any chance? Always up to it. I guess we'll see what happens. To be honest, I don't think I'll ever quit on drop rates. Like, I'll mildly quit it. You know, when I've done all the interesting things, I might start other series and do those. But let's say new bosses come out, and then the drop rates 2 weeks later are released for it. I could just do a non-drop rate again, right? So, it's very unlikely that I'll just never make a non-drop rate video again after a certain point. But of course, there's going to be a point where I've done most things, and I'm just waiting for new things to come out. And at that point, I might start a completely new series. Yeah. You honestly are one of the players of this game of all time. That's true. I am definitely a player, specifically of old school RuneScape of all time. Yeah. I would say so. You know, all these content creators thinking they're a player of old school RuneScape, they're not really players of old school RuneScape as much as I am a player of, you know, old school RuneScape of all time. That is definitely true. That's definitely a fact. Now, I know this stream has been very interesting, killing virus for an hour, getting basically nothing. Just talking about random stuff. But in about 5 minutes, I will have to go. But I think before then, we need to get a blood shard. So if we have a look here at the Wirewatch Sentinel, with full Torva gear, I'm hitting absolutely like a truck. Hitting 45s, 47s. I think we can manage to get one. If I do not get one, then you know what? If this kill right here is not a blood shard, I'm getting a blood shard, okay? You'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. I am getting a blood shard. Even if this wire wants it or not, I'm getting it. Oh, well. We are getting a blood shard right now. Sentinels doesn't want to give it to me. I'll just take it. I'm the boss of my own world, okay? How much is it? 6 million? Let's get a blood shard. If they don't want to give it to me, I'm taking it. The pink one got one, feeling it. It's too late now. Maybe it had one, maybe it didn't. I'm going to get it and make sure that I get the drop, okay? So this is a bit of a trick that you guys can do if you want to get a rare item. First step is you don't type blood rune, you type a blood shard. Or whatever item you want. Type in a price, buy the item. So right there is the item, right? Now, when you have the item that you wanted, you first off get new supplies, right? So you're ready for the drop. Let's do that, and let's get some more prayer potions out. Okay. Now I know you're all waiting in massive anticipation, so I will show you guys how you actually sneak a drop like this in. Okay, so you go over here now, and you pray, if you have prayer. Okay, you see this one? This is about to be how you get a blood shard. Okay, ready? Killing the Wirewatch Sentinel. Unfortunately not the pink one, but the blue one. I think this one is fine. I feel like this is going to have a blood shard in it. Come here. Yeah, he's dead. And... guys, we got a blood shard. Holy shit. Yo. 5.6 million GP. Whoo, let's go. We actually got a blood shard. Yo, we're rich, boys. If you didn't know, there's an altar in the other room, so you don't need prayer potions. Yeah, but I'm lazy, I know that. Imagine actually dropping the shard. It did! What do you mean? We got a blood shard. Maybe we can even get a back-to-back, you know? Maybe we could even get a back-to-back. That would be the wildest thing, right? Back-to-back incoming. We have a sage here who actually knows. Yo. Oh my. Yo, it dropped both coins and the blood shards. Holy sh... Wait, where did my other blood shard go? Yo, I think I alked the other blood shard, guys. I think I alked the one that I got before. Holy shit. That's actually insane. Streamer RNG. It has to be, man. This is wild. Oh, I didn't get one right there. There was no blood shard. Unfortunate. Did you just call that? I did, yeah. Is that how all the YouTube guys do the huge drops? I'm not going to speak. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. Yep. By the way, is this how on drop rate series are made with videos? No, definitely not. You wanna know why? If we're going to be on the reel here, you can see in the chat if you actually get the items. You know, it is not normal that you don't see in the chat. If I would actually get a blood shard, it would say in the chat. And I'm sure there is some content creator out there sometime over the years who's done this. But yeah, definitely not anyone that I know of. To be completely honest, I just got the 2 blood shards though, but I'm just really lucky, you know. You must have disabled the chat box message. True, actually. I mean, my message has to be disabled because I just got two blood shards. So, I don't know. It has to be bugged. Champion scroll drop rates. Honestly, that is an idea. Like on the reel now, I would love to do champion scroll on drop rate again. I just don't know which one would be actually interesting. The only 2 that I've thought about is Jogers, because they have drop rates of hard clue scrolls at the same time. And secondly, Imps, because you could kill them in the wilderness. So I could have some PK, get the ecumenical keys, and also champion scroll. So it would be a bit interesting, I think. But yeah. The other ones are like, you know, skeletons is like, what do you even kill that's interesting for champion scrolls? I feel like we need a 3rd blood shard now. Goblin drop champion scroll, but only doing Casey for bandos. I already did Goblin's champion scroll, actually. Quite some time ago, actually, so... Yeah. Earth Warriors in Moldy PK content like Imps. Is there a Earth Warrior champion scroll? Maybe there is, actually. There is. Interesting. Yeah. I could definitely do that and bring PK gear. That's a pretty good idea. I'll definitely have to write that one down. Thank you. Meds are more common on Jogers, I think. Honestly, I don't know. I just know that champion scrolls, like in terms of champion scrolls, not Champions League. Champion scrolls, there's Imp, Goblin, Skeleton, Zombies, Giant. I already have the Giant ones, I can't do that. Hobgoblin, Ghoul, Earth Warrior, Joger, Lesser Demon, and that's it. Yeah, that's all of them. And they all have pretty uninteresting drop tables, unfortunately, so yeah. I haven't seen any Earth Warrior champion scrolls, so it might be interesting to see. Yeah, and honestly, it wouldn't even be that bad of a video to make. Like, it would be pretty quick, I think. 5,000 Earth Warriors, it's not that bad. It's not multi-area, so I couldn't really just cannon them down. But I would probably... Oh, you know what I could do? I just bring PKing gear, like you know, normal gear, and then I have PKing switch, and I try to anti-PK people. Meanwhile, I'm going for the champion scroll, and maybe I could get some nice PKs. Because I have actually done Earth Warrior tasks, like actually just doing them for Slayer, and I did get attacked like twice by people in full void. So I think there is a decent amount of people who actually go there to PK. Unfortunately, I think a lot of people who PK there are a bit lower combat level, and it's like 15 wilderness, even less than that, like 10. So they would have to be like very close to my combat range. which might be kind of rare to see maxed people out there. But yeah, definitely would be interesting to try it out. In 5000 KC of Earth Warriors, I feel like it's like unavoidable not to get PK'd once, right? If I brought like AGS, you know, Ballista, all that good stuff, I could definitely try to anti-PK some people and get some loot. Probably more loot from PKers than the Earth Warriors though, right? Oh, Earth Warriors, do they have clue scroll drops? They must have, right? Earth Warrior. They have to have any type of clue scrolls, right? They don't. There is no clue scrolls from Earth Warriors. Huh. Interesting. Each kill of an Earth Warrior is worth around 411 GP. Good gracious. That would be like 1.5 million loot for 5000 KC. Live stream it and people will come. True facts. I could actually do that. Yeah. At the same time, I don't want people to like fake deaths, you know? Like come there with like 100 mil in the inventory or like 20 million or something and just die on purpose for the video, you know? Go for the Torstol seed. 1 in 7,400. I don't know about that. Maybe. Did this guy just yoink my loot? I wasn't gonna pick it up anyways, he can have it. But yeah, I wouldn't mind doing Earth Warriors. It would have to be in a while, but yeah. It would have to be in a while. Maybe we can get another blood shard from this one. Actually not going to drop it this time and actually just get it. Nope. I feel scammed. I feel this was a personal attack on my integrity as a content creator and as a human being. My rights as a human being has been violated by the fact of not giving me a blood shard. Gotta be the pink one. Okay, well, let's see. Is this one going to be the one? The blue one is blocking. There we go. Wings are clipping in graphics. Oh! Rune Javelin. That is not a blood shard. Kind of looks like it though. The tip at least. All right. Guys, I think that's it. It doesn't seem like I'm going to be I could not complete a single vampire task this entire stream. That might have to be for the next stream. Maybe if we do 2 or 3 streams, we can maybe complete 1 vampire task. Perhaps the blood shard is Rune Javelin tipped in blood. True, that is probably very real and true. I think that is a fact. Lore has been implemented into the game on RuneWiki as we speak. But yes, I do have to go now. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for the member join. I really appreciate it. 2 days. Might stream tomorrow. No idea. Who knows? New on drop rate, 5th of February. 18-minute video. It's a good one. And have a good one. Take care, guys.